Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. It is a rainy, dark, stormy day here. You'll probably hear the thunder in the background. Barely looks like the sun has come up. It is just thundering and thundering. I've heard a lot of people around me are without power. I'm grateful I still have power, and hopefully I continue to have power while I film this video. Anyway, today we have some journals to share. I think we have 6 different journals to share. So I'm very excited to show those to you. But I also want to do just a little share here of a destash box that I don't think I've showed you what's in it yet. You can find this on my website under supplies, and I'm just going to do a quick share. These are items from Vicky. I did a big destash for her, and this is just assorted craft items, and it will be the one that says assorted crafts. But you can see there's doilies, a whole passel of doilies and linens. And then this is the one that has, there's a micro engraver, a hot glue gun, and then there's wax seal goodies. There's like some wax chunks and things like that, wax, like warmers, like in holders. And then there's some wax seals and handles. There's a couple different ones in here. There's some Jane Davenport acrylic paint. There is a mini craft iron. It doesn't have the cord, but you probably have a cord laying around that will fit it. There's a bunch of markers, brads, jewels, just a whole bunch of stuff. Other containers with like jewelry bits for journals and stuff like that. So this is actually a large flat rate box. Oh, it also has these wonderful markers, a gray and a silver. I have both of these as well, and they're wonderful for wax seals, for adding definition to that. So quite the box full of assorted craft goodies that you're gonna love for your journals and your paper crafting and all of that. So be sure to grab it while it is still available. I'm trying to get it back to where it was. I think it's grown on me since I showed it to you. But that is a large flat rate box that is available. There's some other ones as well, but I thought I would just show you that one for today in case you hadn't seen what was in it and you wanted it. All right, let's get right into these journals for today. This is the first one. We've been seeing a lot of these adorable woodland animals because I had done a challenge, so I've got some wonderful ones. But here's a sweet raccoon here on the front, and a bunny that says wild, and this says foliage appears in spring. 3 signatures from Barb Plued, and it is a challenge journal. No, that doesn't really matter to y'all anymore since I'm really not doing challenges anymore, just finishing up the ones that I'd already received. But it is a sweet woodland journal that has some wonderful pages. You have these little tuck spots that you can put things in, parchment papers, creamy papers. It is a simple journal, which makes it wonderfully useful. Like you can actually tuck your items in there, add stuff. Just has a little bit for inspiration, and then the rest is for you to create however you want. The sky is the limit. I have this type of paper as well, and it is wonderful to use when you do not have coffee dyed paper available, or to mix in with coffee dyed paper. It's better than just always using white paper. So adding in other colors, especially creamy colors like that, gives it a really great look. And you can print ink saver digitals over that as well. Lined forest pages. This is from Sylvan Forest. Some gorgeous. This is vintage ferns. This is from Junk Journal Treasures on Etsy. I think that was Joanne's first digital. It's a beautiful one. And we have from the Dreamy Designs collection. Definitely get that one if you don't have it. my Woodland Greenery library cards and the vintage wallpaper stationery set that Lonnie and I did together. You can get that on my website as well. My website is linked in the description box below, so you can find out everything you need in the description box. Then our next one, how cute. I love the fox. Can't see the tree for the flowers on it. We have corrugated cardboard and then layered up images, fabric on the spine. This is called Nature. This is from Barb as well. 72 pages. And we have lots of lined papers for journaling. Perfect for maybe a daily to-do journal or a daily gratitude journal. This would be perfect just for a household journal where you're wanting to write down things, but you want pretties to look at as well. Or, you know, a great glue book or something like that as well. Lots of little library cards in here. This one has more of a white tone. The other one had more of a creamy tone. So this is more crisp, bright, and clean. The other one was more faded, vintage look. So it's just your personal preference. But isn't that cute? Really cute. And I don't think this is a Christmas journal in any way, shape, or form. But I did notice that this looks like it was a Christmas paper. Of course, it works with woodland. But if you wanted to do something different for Christmas, you didn't really want Santa and like Christmas, but you just wanted a hint of it, this would be perfect. Then we have this cute one, which has an owl. Got kind of bent. Let me fix that. Tell you what, the Postal Service does a number on stuff sometimes. There we go. So it has a cute little owl in the corrugated cardboard, and I just knotted this poor thing. And that was unintentional, but not surprising. Oh, I have a love-hate relationship with ribbons and closures. Got a little bit of fabric there for the spine, and we are going to perform a little bit of journal surgery here. It got crushed in the mail. We just add, it's amazing how a good glue stick will grab fabric. I wouldn't necessarily bet on super longevity of it. I think it could wear out and kind of come up again, but I've noticed that a really good, and I love these Amazon Basics glue sticks. The purple one, they're really good. And they do hold fabric decently. I am trying a new brand. I'll let you know. I just ordered it. It's not here yet. But Avery, the brand Avery, you know, you probably know them from their labels. Hey, look at that. Fixed. They have glue sticks I've never tried. And Amazon had a great deal on that. It was about $6 for 18 glue sticks. So I ordered those, and we'll see how they do since I'm getting low on my Amazon ones. So here's a little owl. And this is called Woodland Owl, 60 pages. She's also put in Limberlost. She's, yeah, added in a bunch of Limberlost, which goes really well with it. And I can't... Why are we... Oh, it's a flip out. Okay, I was confused. So this is a very flat journal for those of you who are just going to want to write in it, or maybe use as a glue book and you don't want anything too bumpy. There's a little bit of corrugated there, but overall it's very flat and it makes it super easy for whatever you need to do in it. Just a simple little kind of notebook type journal, you know, that you'd maybe use in place of a planner or in place of like a composition notebook or something like that. Similar here, we have a fox. It says Summer Bloom and Wild. This one's a little stiff. We'll work it out there. Woodland Fox, 80 pages. Similar to what we've been looking at, she's used the same digitals. You got the idea of the woodland and the forest. Some pretty postcards tucked in there. Love the fox. That's a beautiful place to put him. Some gorgeous leaf stamps. Again, very simple for you to truly make it your own. Fabric here. There's that one. And then, let's see, we got, so these are all from Barb so far, those ones. Then there's this one. I think this is from someone else. No, it's from Barb as well. It's just not a challenge journal. So it's a book cover, The Painted Garden, but she's repurposed it. It's got a lovely floral tag and some little clusters, which you could add more on here. I maybe would add a wax seal, maybe a few rhinestones or a few more buttons. Really pretty. Love the size. It's called The Painted Garden. So she's actually used, looks like some of the pages from the book, but then incorporated other pages in here as well to make. It's not an altered book. It is, but it's not an altered book in the sense of what we'd call an altered book. She sewed these signatures in. We even have some Edith Holden. I love the square pages. Really pretty. This one is nicely well made and sturdy. This would be so perfect for true junk journaling or glue book type. Lots of pages for you to finish out however you want. Lots of book pages, but she's put in some other papers for you to play with. Lots of floral book pages. So just gorgeousness. Great way to use up book pages, but create something new and worthwhile. Love the Edith Holden popped in here. That's the real star of this journal, in my opinion. Of course, we kind of all think that about Edith Holden. So beautiful. A few pieces of ephemera here and there. More Edith Holden. Anyway, there's a lot of pages in here. Really pretty. That would be really pretty sitting out as home decor as well. Love the old book cover. So all of our journals today were from Barb, except this last one, which I made yesterday. And I really love how this came out. I've been hoarding. I'm trying to not hoard stuff anymore. I've been hoarding this wallpaper. It's almost like a faux leather. It's kind of what it's supposed to feel or look like. So it's thicker. It's got, you know, kind of a leathery texture to it. And then the front is this image I cut from a book. Really pretty. It says pretty pots of flowers were as popular in the 18th century as they are today. And then this is actually a greeting card front. And so I've put that on there. And there's lace, a little recycled paper, and this beautiful flower. The flower, I think they're from, gosh, I forgot now if they're from Craftspire or from Life's Craft. From one of them. But beautiful. Just goes so gorgeously there. It's stitched around. I lined it with Tim Holtz paper and coffee dyed paper. A little pocket with a vintage book page. And then this is a really grungy journal as far as the pages go, because I did a lot of spraying, even on the digitals. Like this is a Victoria Designs page, but you can see here I used Brusho in the brown color and water, and I kind of just layered and made a mess, and it's beautiful. A little wax seal there. Well, it's hot glue, but for all intents and purposes, it's a wax seal. This is from Script and Lace. You can see the gorgeous grunge. I've also used like a script stencil. Got this in Happy Mail. And then I've added in some vintage papers. This is Junk Journal Treasures Botanical Birds. But of course, it's grunged up. Floral pages. It is eclectic, but it's kind of floral eclectic grunge. There's a little mini glue seal or wax seal right down there. You can see that. Old pages. This is stained lace, one of my paper packs. This is from Dreamy Designs collection. Make a background pages red. Love this Hobby Lobby stamp. Haven't used it in a while, so got to use that. So there are, I think there's 80 pages in here. Grungy papers that I made, collaged journal cards and pockets, vintage book papers. This is from Victoria Designs as well. I love the way this moth, this is a sticker from the Antiquarian sticker book, how it went with this paper. And the script stencil is beautiful as well. So if you really love grunge, but kind of in a weird eclectic way, this would be for you. So this cluster Joanne made me, and I backed it on some foiled paper for some oomph. Got vintage ledger, little bits and pieces. Oh, just so beautiful how this came out. Got little flips. You can tuck things under them if you wish, or, you know, hide a picture under there. Vintage bird book page. I think this is from the 30s, 1930s. Little belly band. This is from Script and Lace. This is a greeting card front turned into a journal card. There's more stained lace there. That is from Creamy Cappuccino, which is nested inside Dreamy Designs collection. A little suggestion card. Look at that. I mean, the grunge is just unreal. It's beautiful. Gives the papers a really nice texture as well. And there's a library card in the back. So I had a blast making this journal. It came out so pretty. One of my favorite ones that I've made in the past few months. And so, yeah, this is going to be called Pretty Pots. And I thought that you would enjoy it. So here it is, and it is available for sale in the shop. So the journals from Barb plus that one are the ones added today. I don't think that there's going to be a video tomorrow since I have a video to film for Creative Fabrica, and I will probably be doing that tomorrow. So I probably will be back on the channel Monday. See you all with more goodies and more fun. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all later.